Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. It's really a great time. I'm so happy. Happy new month of August. It is really awesome being here once again for this new fresh month with fresh blessings coming along the way everywhere around. It is a little bit sunny out there in my country today, despite the fact that it has been raining this past time. But we are trying as much as possible to enjoy the sunny weather of today. I don't know about you, I don't know about where you're coming from, but guys, it is awesome for us right here in Douala, Cameroon. My name is Gidas Mufo. You call me Mofo Money. I'm the chief member helper of the Kringle community, and it's always great joy for me to try as much as possible to give a review of what took place in the mass adoption meeting of the previous days. Guys, you should not miss these meetings. These meetings are on Mondays and Wednesdays when it is 4 p.m. West and Central African time. There you get it from the horse's mouth, which is the creator of TBC, which we unanimously call the admin of TBC. So, guys, thank you to join me on this other edition. And I, right now, will be helping you to understand what was discussed yesterday in the mass adoption training. Those who are French speaking, guys, you should wait. Immediately after this, I'll go with the French speakers. So, yesterday was another great day in the Kringle community because we were at the end of the month, and people that had to participate in the contest were readily available to receive their pay. So, the admin of TBC started yesterday by showing all the screenshot of the 50 people that happened to have won the contest of the month of July. And among those 50 people, we had around 12 that have the guaranteed pay. The guaranteed pay is a pay of $1,000 in BNB for you having your downlines, 150 downlines and above that activate for a single month. You're going to be paid $1,000. And the first 11 people are going to receive their meritocracy in TBC, which will be sent into their wallet. And the 50 members along from the first to the down will receive from 500 dollars right down to $10 with the last person, which will be paid directly to their BCA's address. So that is what the admin started with yesterday to pay the contest winners and pay those who were there on board. And secondly, admin went to study the blog and bring out the realities as far as the triple pay quadruple gain is concerned. We went to study the blog with admin on that. But before that, admin talked about the member helper decks, a novelty which is in the Kringle back office, the member helpers decks. And later on, admin stressed on us taking responsibility so that we can all smile as from January 2023. So we need to take the responsibility and make it work for everybody. So there is much in TBC than in any other thing that resemble what we are doing because we have all what is necessary to give you what it takes to really make a happy stay in the Kringle community. And that is what admin was stressing to that we have a lot and we'll be talking about most of these things. And admin went on to say, let's build the economy of TBC and flip it back to TBC because right now, KLUV and other partnerships that we have with Farmwar, GGR are just there to get the economy well constructed, and we are going to flip it back to the TBC community. And later on, Ambassador Bay tried to give his own share of what admin was talking about, and he later on asked a few questions to admin that he answered appropriately. So these are the various subjects that admin touch in the mass adoption meeting of yesterday. So we are going to share my screen and we're going to examine the different areas as I pull along. So the reality is that the first thing the admin talked upon yesterday was the Kringle cache. So let's go to the Kringle cache. We are going to the Kringle cache right now. So admin went to the Kringle cache and paid. He went to the Kringle catch and paid a good number of people. So I'll be taking you to the crinkle catch, and we're going to see the people that he paid. Okay, let me get to the back office, and we're going to see the screenshot of the people that won the contest for the month of July. So just give me a few seconds, let it load. So we get the people that won the contest for the month of July. And as we pull along, we will be helping you to understand other issues that the admin talked about. So before talking about the people that won the contest in the month of July, admin stress on the mass adoption is for training and not for support help desk. So admin went along to present this new menu that is already right present there to all members of the Kringle community. So right on this menu, when you click on this menu, this is the place that is reserved for everyone that needs help. So if you are new in the Kringle community or you are old and you have an issue, this place was help desk, but it's now member help desk. And the instructions are very clear here that what? Please contact a member helper for direct assistance with issue you may have. They can provide direct and personal support to assist you with creating a ticket, making payment, or understanding the KCBO better. Please try reaching out to member helpers before creating a ticket. So you should not go to create a ticket in the system without coming to these people. These people are here to help you, and they are going to be 50 in number. So more are still going to come. And Ami was saying yesterday that you should try and get in contact with them. So you can just click on each like that, and you're going to have their details. This person is Mr. Feng Jawi. He is from Nigeria. He speaks Bororo, Berum, Hausa, English, and French. And these are his contact. You can get to him on Facebook. You can get to him on Skype. You can get to him on Telegram, and you can get to him as Feja. So these are the different ways in which you can contact this person and create a familiarity relationship with him in such a way that you may have the opportunity all the time to come back to him and to resolve whatever issue you have. He master well the system, he know what he's doing, and he can best advise you. This is me. Charity begins at home. So this is me. I think I clicked on my picture there. Let's wait for it to load. So these member helpers are there to assist you, to give you all what it takes. So you should not take your issues to the mass adoption training. The mass adoption training is there to train you and gives you up to date information and gives you what it takes to run whatever you have to run. So this is me. You can get to me more for money, more for gears. You get to me, I'm from Cameroon. I speak English and French. And there is my Facebook. There is my Skype. I prefer to put my WhatsApp. There is my WhatsApp number. You can get to me on WhatsApp with that. Telegram is there. And my username is more for money. So you can get to me on this, and we create a friendship, and I will always be readily available to help you. So no need to take your queries or your problems to the mass adoption training, which is reserved typically to give instructions, give up to date, explain details, and people to come and ask the creator questions that they feel that they need to be responded by the person that created the Congo community. So this area is reserved for all of us to use. Get to all these guys, and they will be readily available to help you. And the second thing, payment of contest, as I was trying to tell you, Army went along to pay contest winners. So talking about contest winners, if we come to the contest and we pick the month of May, let's reduce the screen and go to the month of May. Let's zoom up. So if we pick the context and we go to the month of July. So let's see the context results for the month of July. So this is the short list of the month of July for all the contest winners. So let's have a view of the who are the ones that won the contest in the month of July. We know that 50 persons uh, we know that 50 persons were shortlisted to won the contest. So these are the people that won the contest in the month of July. We have the first, which is our sister Bore. Second, Sanawa. We have Salem, and we have these people. So these are the 50 winners of the contest of the month of July. So if you see your name here, you want to be appreciated because you won the contest also in the month of July. So it is of great value for you to be part of these numbers that are here. And these people, they stand to get the 1,000. That is the people that as from here upward, as from 50 year upward, as from here upward, from Sugar, Amitu, Kumar, and right up there, trophy number, they receive $1,000 for having 150 referrals sign up, and they have been rewarded for such. Oh my God. So the reality is right there. I'm sorry I was not sharing my screen. So that is it. They are there. So I was talking about the member helper area, which is right there. So you have the member help desk, which is right there. I was talking about these people. I was sorry that I didn't share my screen. It's now that I'm seeing that my screen was not shared. So these are the people you are to select, and then you get to them, and they will help you in whatever issue you may be having. More on that, Amin went over to talk to us about um, study the blog and understand what it means. Means that what? There is an article on the blog. I think I made a review of that particular article, but admin still came back on that particular article and read it out and asked us to study that blog, because the outcome of that blog is that we need a large pump for us to fit our expectations in the month of July. So for us to, in the month of January, pardon, for us to have a very big pay in the month of July, we need to do everything possible that we have a great number of people in the community. So we need to do all our best to be at a good footing to be able to bring as many people as possible so that we can make it work for the month of July. So admin took us to the blog and he went along to visit this blog. And I urge you to study this blog, because if you study this blog, you are going to really make it very, very, very great for yourself. So this is the review of the blog that I did right here. This is the review. The penalties for not following the Wales protocols in 2023 will be very harsh, like financial suicide. English and French video. This is what I did concerning that video. A review of that video was so awesome. But let's go back to that article. That article, quadruple match, quadruple pay. I want us to strike again the most important elements that are on that article that everyone needs to be aware of. So let's go back to that article as we try to have an understanding of what admin said in that article. Because, guys, one thing I've come to realize is that most people in the community are very, very, very uncertain, and they will be for these instructions and they will come up to say they were not aware of what was going on. No, you shouldn't say you were not aware. You should do your best to know what you should do, and you should not before the rules or the protocols that are going to be set along, because if you do, you're going to be sent out of the community. And if you're sent out of the community, it will be like financial suicide for a suicide mission for you. So I would prefer that you should not miss that. So for you not to miss that, we need to do everything possible to be at a good footing with the Wales protocols that the admin of TBC is about to be given to all the Wales in the criminal community. I don't know why this thing is not loading. Oh my God. I was waiting for it to load. It's not loading. So if it had loaded, we would have tried to read and go to the most important areas, because what is there is that what we need to respect the instructions put aside for whale protocol. The price can grow back, or the market can grow back, but it's going to take a long time once you put up to $1,000 on the market for catch. So to evict what would look like that, the admin have decided that we should go back and look for a possibility to do things otherwise. And this possibility to do things otherwise is to set a protocol that all of us will unanimously agree that we are going to respect this protocol. And in respecting this protocol, we are to give room to KLOV to, or the price of KLOV to keep moving up. And one of the opportunity concerning this is that we are to not overuse our KLOVs that will be given to us in January. By keeping KLOVs in January, in the month of June, we are to receive more KLOV when the backup team are to receive their own KLOV. Guys, I don't know what is wrong with the system. Everything is tight here. It's internet. I don't know why. I really wanted to read out that block as I'm explaining, because it will really gives you an understanding and an in-depth of what is really going on. So uh let me see. Oh my God. So the real message that we should take home is that we need a bigger pump as far as that article is concerned. A bigger pump means that what? We need many people to join the criminal community. And Armin was thinking that if we can double the numbers from this month of August that we are already getting up to more than 16,000 in number that are active in the criminal community. If we can double that number for this month and double as each month goes by, we are sure that we can be getting nearing to 1 million people by January 2023. And getting 1 million people by January 2023 in the economy is a very big advantage for us to have a lot to spend, because the 11 million people that are going to receive their KLOF in January need to at least have 1 million people that are active in the criminal community for us to have sufficient funding that everyone can withdraw whatever he or she deems is necessary to cover up whatever expenses he wants to make. But if that is not possible, we are not going to have it so that easily with us as far as the liquidity is concerned. But what we know is that what we can do it. He say he is admin, he is the architect, and we are the builders. So let's build. We know by January 2023 that we are to receive our KLOF, and we are to receive our KLOF if we want the value of KLOF to really be at the best of the level, above even the $100 that we expect it to be, as admin has been trying as much as possible to not sell KLOV that is receiving and pushing the price up to $100. So let's do what is necessary. And doing what is necessary is for us to use our mouth. We need to open our mouth and speak out to everyone about the opportunity we have at hand, and making everyone to understand that this thing is not only for us, it's for everyone that participate in it. So the reality is that TBC right now has a lot to offer more than any other thing to compare with TBC. The trainings are there. We have enough material for us to go out there and do prospection. That is the videos we have that has to do with the different reach outs or the different goodwill programs that the criminal community has been organizing, and one is still coming up with Ivory Coast for their second term. We have member helpers that can do an eyeball to eyeball chat with you and resolve whatever issue you may be having. We have everything that others don't have that can really permit you to really be on good footing in the criminal community. So the reality is on our side to really make what we are doing to move smoothly. And Army went on to tell us that we are building the economy right now, and later on we're going to flip it back to the TBC economy, because the most important and the most vital thing is still TBC. Despite the fact that we have KLOV, we have um, GGR, we have Farmwar. All these are to bring attention to the notion of the community. And from this attention we have to the notion of the community, we are going to foster the growth of the criminal community with all what we have put in place. And this is going to give a long way for us to grow our numbers. And as our numbers are growing with the different money that we have that are on the market, we are able now to really foster and fund the growth of the criminal community. So all this is put in place strategically to help us grow and to help us attain the objective which is ours. So this is the blog post I wanted to read to you. It's really true that it's coming up a little bit late, but what we can do right now is just to read through as fast as we can. So I will just try to read. I read it in the other blog, but here is just to pick out the key points that I wanted us to really digest, because most people will say that they never get it, and that is why I'm taking time to read this. But I'm going to focus on the most important aspects that we think are very important. So let's read. If you were smart enough to join us at our Wednesday mass adoption training this week, you were fortunate enough to have already heard about this amazing update to our KLOV offer. Before I explain this update of offer, which is summarized in the poster above, I want to explain why we are doing this. So this is the summary of what we are doing. Triple match for triple pay. If you get to this poster and you watch it and get the information that are on it, it's going to give you a long way to understand what we are doing. So the reality is on our part to give these guys a fantastic understanding of what we are doing. So the reality is for us to really make it work out for everyone that is of the criminal community, to really make it work for them. So the reality for us now is to do what? Is to follow the instructions. And we went on to say that what? On May 1st, 2022, we attached an article to every TBC 009 wallet, which unfortunately most of you have not read, when you should have been studying this particular article, because it explains it it explains how everyone that follows the instruction connected to this article would get KLOV coins without paying for this directly. KLOV is a market-based coin and has liquidity. Here is the link to the article, so please study it and not just read it. So the most important thing that we should take here is that what KLOV is a market-based coin and has liquidity. So liquidity on KLOV is coming from the market. And what we want is liquidity. And this liquidity is the number of people that are using or have KLOV or are trading KLOV. So the more we have people that are using KLOV, the more liquidity we are going to have. Now he continues and say, in that article, I explain how we have created a pump that connects directly to the $2 trillion cryptocurrency market. And I also explain that the size of this pump does not matter to all of us does matter to all of us in TBC. So this is the key point here. So the pump is the most important thing. The larger the pump to pull from the $2 trillion cryptocurrency market to KLOV is the most advantageous element we need to have in the crypto community. So on January 12, 2023, the 11,111 core team members will get TBC to KLOV match. A KLOV whale is someone with at least 1,000 KLOV coins. I told you about it. I fully expect that everyone on the core team will have at least 1,000 TBC coins before January 2023, and most will have more than 2,500 TBC coins by then. On February 12, 2023, the 5,000 of the backup team will get their TBC to KLOV match. I fully expect everyone on the backup team to also all be KLOV whales after their match happens. Right now, there are only 3 KLOV whales. As one of those whales, I have been able to successfully pump the price recently of KLOV by soaking up the supply of KLOV coins as members either pay their billionaire program fees or by those buying up the pre-sale of GGR coins in exchange for KLOV. I will keep doing my best to soak up the supply of KLOV coins until the price reaches $100 per KLOV coin over the next couple of months. So admin is telling us the different dates that people are going to receive match, their first match of TBC KLOV, and how he is doing it strategically for the price of KLOV to move up and for us to have a better price by January 2023. Now, this next paragraph says, all KLOV whales will be expected to follow the whale protocol so that none of us crash the price of KLOV and ruin the liquidity of KLOV for everyone else. So this is where instructions start. And this is why I'm reading this article again, is to stress out on these particular areas that most people may take it for granted or likely. All KLOV whales will be expected to follow the whales protocol so that none of us crash the price of KLOV and ruin the liquidity of KLOV for everyone. The bomb we are building is to bring in more from the $2 trillion cryptocurrency market. But no one should ruin what we are building because the consequences are going to be very severe and very harsh on the person that is going to do that. Guys, if we really want change the world for the better, we need to always do what is best for our collective and not put self-interest ahead of everything else. Self-interest, selfishness create this hell hole of earth today for most, and that is always going to be the result of selfishness. So guys, let's forget about ourselves and think for others and think collectively. Let's not stand for selfishness, which is going to be very difficult for us to carry this along. The main formula we will use to determine how much a whale can sell on any given day of KLOV is about 25% of the positive buying pressure we put on the price of KLOV by paying the program fee. Right now, only about 15,000 members are paying $30 a month on average because some pay annually instead, but it does average out. That is less than $500,000 of positive buying pressure monthly. If the match happened today, it will be a disaster. We really need to get the number of members paying $30 a month to 1 million members by January. So that KLOV whales will be happy. And we have just enough time to do this if we get out together. So this is the special instruction that is being laid out here. The match will, if the match happens today, it will be a disaster. We really need to get the number of members paying $30 a month to 1 million members by January, so that KLUV Wales will be happy. We have just enough time to do this if we get out together. So admin is trying to tell us that we have time. We can do it. You can do it. I can do it. All of us in the Kringle community, we can do it. So admin make an estimation of what we can do by coming out with this table that what if we double our active member monthly. July we had 15,000. August we're going to have 30,000. September 60,000. October 120,000. November 240, and December 480. And we are going to be very closer to the 1 million members by January 2023. So this is the target of which we won by January 2023, and we are to stick to this target. And that is what we are trying to do by asking everyone to respect the Wales protocol. And we went on to look at this other area which has to do with the people receiving their different rewards by January 2023. So looking at all this, we will say that what keep in mind that if the Wales protocol says you can only sell $1,000 a day of KLOV, that 1,000 amount applies to all KLOV holders. It doesn't matter how many KLOV coins you have. We will know the KLOV address of all the KLOV whales because blockchains are transparent. We can track and trace the movement of all KLOV coins back to the members that got the match. Failure to comply with KLOV whale protocols will result in the immediate termination of membership and 100% loss of TBC coins for that member. If too many members break the KLOV Wales protocols and drive the price down, we will launch another version of KLOV and apply the positive buying pressure through the payment of program fee, that is the POP, to the new blockchain and only allow those in good standing to migrate over to it. Those holding coins in the previous version will soon fall out of their coins and wallets find out that their coins are worthless without the pump. So the penalty of not following the KLOV wave protocols will be very harsh, like financial suicide. Mark my word on this. So this is how the admin concludes on this particular aspect, which is very, very important as far as the whale protocol is concerned. This is going to be financial suicide. Mark my word on this. So, guys, those people that are going to tamper with the KLOV protocols in January know what you are going to. You are going on a financial suicide mission. And Ami went on to say that what my confidence we will get 1 million members paying $30 a month by January 2023 is not high as this time. We need more of runaway to get to that number. So triple match for triple pay should convince most of the KLOV whales to hodl throughout most of 2023. Hodl means that you should hold. Otherwise, they will not enjoy the benefit of triple match for triple pay. For every $1 you sell in January, you will be burning $3 in December. You know that in December we're going to have another double. This is simple math, guys. Now, the last paragraph, which are the most important aspect of what admin shared out, are as follows. Now that you know why, let me explain the update to the match. On January 12, 2023, we will take a snapshot of the TBC coin network. This will determine the allocation of TBC coin to members to measure the KLOV match throughout the year 2023. Payout of the KLOV match, that is the distribution of KLOV coins as a reward for building the TBC community, will happen at different times depending on the team you are part of. The KLOV team, the core team, pardon, gets the KLOV match against TBC on January 12, 2023. The backup team gets the KLOV match against TBC on February 2023. The rotator team gets the KLOV match against TBC on January 12, 2023. And the billionaire team gets the KLOV match against TBC on September 12, 2023. The inactive gets the KLOV match against TBC on December 31st, 2023. Those that don't complete the send button test on time will not get any match at all. Better hurry. October 1st is coming very fast now. That takes care of the first match of the three in the triple match. The second and third match will be different because they will be matches against KLUV coins held by certain date instead of TBC coins. Yes, you will still get the benefit of accumulating more TBC coins as scheduled throughout 2023 until the TBC admin wallet is empty. 200 TBC monthly for the core team, 100 TBC monthly for the backup team, and 50 TBC monthly for the rotating team. But the second and third match are designed to encourage KLUV holding instead. But the core and the backup team will get their KLUV for KLUV match on January 12, 2023. That is the second match. Then all three, the core team, the backup team, and the rotator team will get their third and final KLUV for KLUV match on December 12, 2023. See the poster above. Do you understand the match here? The second match will double your KLUV and the third match will quadruple your KLUV if you hodl all throughout 2023. Let's use this extra time to build a massive pump on the $2 trillion cryptocurrency market. Now, this is the most important thing that is here that the admin was trying to really substantiate on yesterday. Hodl your coins for 2023 is meaning that what? If every rich person has always tell you that for the first year that I made a million, I did what? I take that money, I reinvested it, and I continue to live my life as I used to live it in order that that money should multiply. So 2023 is for you to accumulate KLUVs and don't spend them. You need to do that in order that by 2024 you have also money and the price of KLUV is higher and you can spend as you would like. So the reality is for us to do what is necessary by holding our KLUV by 2023 and spend less and gain or have all the different matches in order that by 2024 we have enough left for us and the price is up and every whale will be very happy and everyone will be spending money as they like. So you have the responsibility to build as the builder. We in the TBC have the responsibility to build the pump. Admin has given the structure. Admin has given the idea. It's now left for us to give the flesh to this pump and let it grow. We will make all whales happier, and this may increase up to a 400% to everyone. And this increase will certainly be there by 2024 as we respect everything that the Wales protocols is carrying in 2023. We are going to be really fortunate to have everything at hand on 2024. So that is the reality of what admin was trying to put through as far as the mass adoption team of yesterday is concerned. The responsibility is with us. We are the ones to do the job. So let's try as much as possible to do what is necessary so that by January 2024, we have enough KLUV and the price of KLUV is higher and all of us, we are happy. So that is where I would draw curtains on this other edition of the review of the mass adoption training. It has been a pleasure for me to be the one at the anchor to give you and to run through all what admin has stated for January 2023 and the whole of the year 2023 as far as the KLUV matches are going to be concerned. So thank you very much. Pour la communauté francophone, juste quelques minutes après, je vous retrouve pour la revue ou le compte rendu de la réunion de mass adoption en français. Je m'excuse, le temps nous a fait défaut, mais juste après, je vous retrouve pour le compte rendu. Merci et à tout à l'heure. Bye bye and see you in another edition.